I don't know about you, but whenever I see people that I look up to, or even people my age, and I look at their daily routines, it kind of gives me like some motivation, because I see like what other people are doing at certain times. Maybe I find ways to sort of tweak my own thing and find out how like other people are managing to find time to do certain things in their routine. So when I watch those videos, for me, it's like, it's a bit inspiring. So I'm just going to make this video for those of you who want to know what my productive day in the life is like. So just as a disclaimer, this is an ideal day. It's not something that I hit like all the time. In fact, I barely ever hit it, but I aim to hit like most of it, and I do it consistently, right? So I've made videos before on how to make your own routine. You can go find them on my channel. I'm not going to link them below. I'm too lazy to do that. But I've made videos on how to make a good routine, and basically the gist of it is that what you want to do is you kind of want to set like 3 big goals for yourself, or however many goals you want to set, but try not to set too many, because then you just start getting stretched everywhere and your time isn't really being used that productively. But a ballpark, you just want to aim for like 3 big goals, and then you create a routine centered around hitting those goals, right? So for me, if I was to just like write things off the top of my head right now, my big goals would be, I want to pass my postgraduate, I want to get jacked, and I want to make money from like my side hustle and all of that. And then there are other like sort of goals around that, like self-improvement goals. Like I obviously want to learn how to like look better, so I make time to like set out what I'm going to wear the next day. I also set out time to like trim my hair every 2 weeks and that sort of thing. But there are 3 like main goals that I aim for, and then those are them, and then I just set my routine around that. Now the foundation of any good routine, and what I've learned over the past like 2 months, like very, very flipping important, probably learned this from I've heard of it from Andrew Huberman, and I've heard it from a couple other people before, but Hamza like really hit it home. It was a video about why you can't get yourself to do work, and I remember one of his points was you need to sleep and wake up at the same time every single day, right? And he said every single day. For me, I would sleep and wake up, I'd sleep at 8 and I'd wake up at 4 a.m. This would be Monday to Saturday, and then Sunday I'd allow myself to sleep 40 minutes later and wake up 40 minutes later. But I remember when I was watching the Hamza video, he was just like, nah, it needs to be like every single day. So I changed my routine to make sure it's like that. That is absolutely, ever since that video, the number one thing for me, and I've been struggling with focus and like drive and motivation and everything like that. So I know the one thing I've been focusing on now is making sure my sleep schedule is perfect, like to a T. I sleep at the same time and wake up every day. It's difficult. I've been struggling to do it, but I think the last week I've gotten like 7 hours of sleep. I've been struggling to hit like that 8 p.m. mark, but I'm waking up at the same time every day, and I'm trying to sleep at the same time every day, and then eventually I'm going to hit it, and then I'm going to start being consistent with it. But that's the foundation of any good routine. Make sure you get enough sleep, and you sleep at the same time, and you wake up at the same time every single day, right? So to go into my productive day in the life routine, so I'll wake up at 4. Then I'll train. I have like a home gym, so I'll train at home. So it's quite convenient. I'll train for like 1.5 hours, and then I'll like get ready for campus or whatever it is. Then I'll leave for campus at 6:30, and then I'll go to campus. I'll come back at like 2. Then from 2 to 4, it's work, and then I take a half an hour break, and then I take another hour. I do some work, and then it's 5:30, and I'm literally getting ready for the day. It sounds like a really short and like boring day, which it kind of is. I'm in varsity now, so that's what happens. But on a day when I'm not going to campus, I do the same thing again. It's wake up at 4, I'll work out and like bath and get ready for the day. At 6:30 I'm ready. 6:30 to 8:30 it's work. It's studying, and I take a 30-minute break, and then 9 to 11 studying again, then take a 30-minute break. Then 11:30 to 1:30 I'm working on my business. I'm spending like 2 hours on my business. The goal is to get 4 hours of deep work every day. That's why you saw like the first 4 hours I was that's for studying, strictly for studying. The goal is 4 hours of deep work every day. Then after that, obviously, because I'm trying to balance my school schedule and my work schedule. I say work schedule. I'm trying to create like my own business. Sounds fancy. I'm basically just making content and trying to make money online. So spend 2 hours. So that's from 11:30 to 1:30. Then I take a 30-minute break. Then 2 to 4. It's another 2 hours off. I'm working on my business, whatever it is. Then from 4, I take another 30-minute break. Then I'll have an hour where I'll read, or I'll play chess on like online chess. Or yeah, I'm trying not to like consume any content generally. Like I think the only content I do consume is my podcast that I listen to when I'm working out. And then normally I'd like scroll on like Instagram and TikTok looking for ideas for what to make for my Instagram and TikTok content, but I think I'm going to stop doing that now. I'm going to focus on making YouTube content. And yeah, other than that, I don't really consume content that much really. And yeah, from 5:30. If you wonder what I'm doing from like 5:30 until 8, it's basically just me like washing my workout clothes and hanging them for the next day, so they can dry, and then I'm changing, I'm setting up my weights for the next day, I'm having my dinner, I'm packing my lunch for campus for the next day, and then I have like how could I forget this? I have a 1 hour nighttime routine. Basically, it's not really an hour, it's from like, I think it's 7:15. From 7:15 I do 5 minutes of journaling, then I'll do 15 minutes of Spanish. I have this Duolingo, I'm sure you've heard of it. I just go and I like I do some exercises there, some Spanish exercise, whatever it is. I'm doing that. Then I have 5 minutes of Bible reading. I use the Bible app, and then I just like download a plan and I just listen to that for like 5 minutes on times 2 speed, or I'll read my Bible, whatever it is. Then I have 10 minutes where I just meditate. And then, well, I don't meditate because apparently meditation is supposed to put you into like a focused mode, and that's not good enough. That's not good to like do before you sleep, because when you sleep you kind of want to relax. So I learned this from Andrew Huberman, and he said you want to do like yoga nidra instead. So now I just do like a 10-minute yoga nidra thing, but that's basically just meditation, bro. It's the same thing. You're lying there and you're breathing in and out and you're trying to focus on what they're saying. For me it's the same thing, although apparently it's different because like the breathing is different and it helps you become more relaxed. So I just do the yoga nidra. I do that on YouTube. I created a playlist with like 10-minute yoga nidra, and I've put like 7 of them, so that's one for each day, and then I go to sleep. That's basically my ideal day in the life, my productive day in the life. Thank you for watching this whole video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to join the Self-Improvement Brotherhood, and until next time, I'll see you boys.